All right, Ford stock's at $17.95 with a market cap of 71.73 billion. So in today's news, besides the fact that Ford is doing amazing, and if you watch my other videos before, I've been calling that Ford will hit $20 eventually. We are so close. This is absolutely amazing. The new CEO has been knocking it out of the park, and we've had huge gains. I mean, over the year, it's was 788, now we're at 17. If you invested in Ford and picked up a decent amount of shares, you just made a lot of money in a short amount of time, in my opinion. But in today's news, Ford is bidding to become a primary EV competitor with more than 30 billion in capital investments. So, goes on to say, Ford is undergoing the EV transformation and is committing to substantial investment in operations in order to become a primary competitor in the EV and mobility market. The value of Ford comes from the future growth prospects and success of delivering their EV project. The company fundamentals are stable, but significant growth is not expected in the next few years, and investors will have to keep a watch of how the EV race is unfolding among the big and small competitors in the future. Ford has the brand, which I agree with, production capacity, and financial leverage to engage in large, capital intense projects, and therefore might be a viable investment for the EV and automotive industry. So, I think this is amazing. I think this is genius. That's what the CEO is doing. If you look at all the other plays, the F-150, the their EV investments, their commercial lineup, these are all solid fundamental plays, and the EV play is going to be the most lucrative in my opinion. It if we can get up there with Tesla, Ford is going to stay at $20. That will be our minimum, and we'll blow past that eventually. But it will take time, but they're throwing serious money at it, and that's a good sign. So I'm comfortable with that. I think it's great. I think eventually we're going to hit $20. We might see some pullback. I don't know. We're just going to have to see. Market's pretty crazy. But we are at 71.73 billion. We're so close to that $100 billion mark. And I think good times ahead, assuming we don't hit a recession or depression. So stay on top of this, do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.